One of the things I really miss from my time in corporate America is getting threatened by HR when I tried to fight for a higher salary. When I was in corporate sales, my company had this fun little policy where if you got promoted internally like I did, you would end up with a lower salary than people who got hired externally and were brand new to the company, which was fun because I had to train them all too, because my actual manager was useless. Shout out to George if you're listening. So yeah, for months they keep coming to my desk asking me questions, and I know that I get paid less than they do. But you might be thinking, oh, did they end up doing a better job? No, they didn't. The last 2 years I was in this role, it was a 6-person team. I had the best sales numbers. Now, again, this is not a subjective job, these are hard numbers. I had the lowest raise and bonus. We got, an annual raise and a bonus. Your manager had a bucket he could spread through the 6 employees. Best numbers 2 years in a row, lowest numbers each time. I don't know what he had against me. I do kind of know. He was one of those guys that thought if you were younger and didn't have kids, you didn't deserve as much money as people who did, which is always fun. So, anyways, we all talk, and I was like, I was so over it. So I went to HR, set up a meeting, and instead of them trying to defend maybe what's going on or why I should get more money, they basically like threatened me, like, why are you talking? You shouldn't be asking other people what they make, this, blah, blah. And then so after the meeting, I got a big email that I could be in violation of company policy for, discussing sales, which of course you're allowed to talk amongst, your associates. Like, obviously, if you just go to people's desks and be like, what do you make? That could be inappropriate. But I just love that in no way did they address me actually, getting screwed. It was just, hey, you better watch. It was definitely a threatening email too to like shut me up. Anyways, I ended up leaving for another job after that, and my manager George, who always, screwed me, he sent me a LinkedIn invite right after I left, and it's one of the only 2 LinkedIn invites I was ever like,